And a look at the dazzling arches of the Bay Bridge and beyond it, San Francisco. We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. It's the New Orleans Pelicans, defending NBA champions, facing the Golden State Warriors. Take a look at the Warriors. Unfortunately, a troubled season they've had right down near the bottom, second to last in the West.
Well, they played extremely well to get this win streak, Kevin, but right now they're in the midst of a game where it might not continue. The team they're facing.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Down low, here's Kalmuski. Comes up empty down low. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover cost you.
There's the screen. Here's Money. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
All right, Doris. Thompson outside. Stolen. Rodic. Soft touch off the glass.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Feeds it to Thompson. Here's Chugainov. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, George. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. While we're in this quick break, and onto the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. Paul George on top.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that well, not at center, but at small forward, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
That is so true, Steve. From 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, his touch is really on target from any distance. 4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Warriors trail by 5. Anderson outside. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the inside. The shot no good. Excellent D there from George.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit. Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. The dish to Anderson. Down low. Here's Gobert. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Kalmuski. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Warriors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's George. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. George has got his first bucket in this one. Warriors trail by 8. Inside, Thompson. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
So the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Money. From deep. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Such a great start for him. 4 for 4 already. He could be on his way to a big game.
It certainly looks that way, Steve. His energy level has been terrific right from the opening tip.
To the inside. And it's sent back by George. Here's Money. He's covered by Thompson. To the paint. Rodich. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Chugainov, and he jams it with authority.
How did he get that one over the top of him? He's given up a lot of inches in that matchup, but you wouldn't know it after that throwdown.
Here's Money. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he was so good defensively, anticipating every pass. He had a ton of steals in that game.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Pass to Gobert. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Rodich. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't...
Okay, listen up. I want you to push the ball in transition. We rebound the basketball and get out. We need everyone filling the lanes. We can beat them back for some easy baskets. Now let's go.
A moment to check out Paul George here. Since the break, he's been simply stellar out there. First in field goal percentage. And he has been automatic from three-point land. #1 in the NBA from long range.
I don't think we can overlook the fact that he's the top field goal percentage shooter in the league. I mean, lights out. That's really the only way to describe it. He doesn't miss much.
It's stolen by Davis. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Golden State. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Here's Money. He's got 10. The shot by George, wide open. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
The feed to Anderson. Pass to Thompson. They get a hand on it. Unhindered, going all the way.
Oh, get it! Watch out now.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about. And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And the shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
So both teams changing it up here. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Thompson outside. The pass to Anderson. Back to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Here's Davis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Dishes it to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Thompson. Kept alive. Moves back up. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pelicans.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Money passes to Muscala. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Muscala's got his first points of the night. Warriors trail by 16. Tavares. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Steve, they've come out with the take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Here's Davis, and he goes in for the dunk.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Feeds it to Gobert. He kicks to Thompson. Here's Caldwell Pope. He had 13 points in the win against Miami. To the middle, Tavares, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Rodic drills the three-pointer. He's got 10.
Well, they've really come out on fire with the killer instinct here, absolutely torching it from beyond the arc.
Thompson outside. He feeds it to Gobert. Tavares off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans leading by 19. It's Curry with the drive, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A follow-up flush. Here's Money. 12 points for him. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Warriors trail by 21. .30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Thompson misses.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Curry passes to Money. Thompson comes with the double team. Out of bounds, Golden State. Takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
Jeff Teague.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Jeff Teague. That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collect.
Substitutions. Warriors have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Money, he's in at point guard. Davis is out there with Paul George. And it's Knox in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Your Warriors. Rudy Gobert.
Over to the wing. Leaps for it. Here's Henderson. And that one's on target from the wing.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Money. Pass to Knox. Here's Money. There's the pick. Outside, George. And another 3 for New Orleans.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He had 40 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. And his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
New Orleans has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Henderson. Shot is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score of that Clippers game. I think it's going to be close. Heads-up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball.
Here's Davis. Again, the Pelicans score.
And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
The Warriors shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for him. Here's Money. 15 points in the game.
Hammer time!
Wow.
Hammer time!
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Kalmuski, defended by George. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good off the back of the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. The Warriors shooting about 42% so far. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
He tried to shoehorn along the sideline, but he stepped out of bounds. Pretty good defense there to force the turnover.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Now, the last meeting was a successful one. They were very sharp defensively, causing a lot of turnovers, and that swayed the game in their favor.
Here's Davis. That drops. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
There's the dish to Rush. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Warriors have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Pelicans making a change here. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
18 seconds on the shot clock. 18.
Off the inbound. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
The Warriors shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Rush dishes to Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And while we can, let's check on the leading distributors at the point guard position in the second half of the season. Well, you look at money, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
Not only has he been doing all that, but as his assist rank illustrates, he's been doing it better than any other point guard in the league. You can't give him enough credit for his passing this season.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 41% for the game. Now Rush. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Fires the 3. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Here's Knox. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, impressive free throw shooting as a team this season, right around that 78% mark.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. Poked away. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Now, severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
Here's Money. 19 points in the game. And here's Thompson to the inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Caldwell Pope. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. When the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided. Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Golden State moving it around. Nice shot by Gobert.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Left side, Davis. Gobert pulls it in. The Warriors shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. The feed to Rush. Down low. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Nice. That's his second personal.
The Warriors have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
He has 2.
That free throw, no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. No good on the second free throw. New Orleans has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Plenty of space, and he hits the jump shot. 14 points for him. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Part of the reason that they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here. I mean, they've gotten away from taking that ball into the paint with force and strength and attitude.
The Warriors making a switch here. The Warriors have had an off night from the stripe tonight. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Rodich, nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. Money's got his 4th rebound in this one. A nice shot by George. George has got 14.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Davis with the block. They retain possession. Caldwell poke. The three-pointer no good.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
Thompson outside. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Oh, good for money. The Warriors shooting under 40% all in all for the game. The screen from Thompson. Over in the corner, Caldwell poke. And they go to the intentional foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, Coach.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Pelicans ahead, just dominating this one. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I mean, I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-and-dones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Hey, guys. We've really taken the life out of this crowd, but I still want to talk to you for a minute. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers any breathing room, and they didn't handle it well. We came up with some good steals. And let's head out there in the third with one play in mind.
We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He's got 10 rebounds and a steal. He is in complete control of this game.
Yeah, it's just going his way. Everything falling into place.
So it's the Warriors now. The pass to Anderson. Stolen away. And they're pushing it up. And for New Orleans. Money, he's in at the point. Paul George is out there with Davis. And it's Knox in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Offensive rebound.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
The screen from Thompson. Fires from deep. That's good. Thompson's got 8 points.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Expanding his range. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from Money. Money's got 22.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Dishes it to Anderson. Thompson up top. The shot no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Money. Second shot opportunity. Can't cash in from close range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And Davis pulls it down.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
No good from Money. The Warriors have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Kicks to Gobert. Wide open. And that is good. 9 points in the game so far. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Money. He's got 22. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Kalmuski defended by George. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Team foul. Golden State foul called. Klay Thompson.
Pelicans shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
At the line, the Pelicans. Money.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for money. He's got 27 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
Gobert. Pelicans pull it in. Money's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lets it fly. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
The Warriors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Feeds it to Anderson. To halt the run. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
And George with the stuff.
Another bucket, adding to their lead. They've been the better team in every facet of the game.
And to turn in this kind of performance in an opponent's building, that's really impressive.
Here's Kalmuski. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Pass to Davis. The Warriors pull it in. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game.
And I'm going to look forward to seeing how that Portland game turns out for sure.
Here's Chugainov. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 11 points in the game.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Passes it to Money. This one for 3. Shot's good. Money's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
Here's Chugainov. Again, Golden State.
Chugainov!
And so here is New Orleans. Here's Money. 32 points in the game. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
There's the dish to Anderson. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 15 points in the game.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
New Orleans has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Money. Pulls up on the elbow, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Chugainov. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result it may change.
Here's Money. Now the pass to Knox. Gobert with the block. They recover it. Goes back up, and he gets the jumper to drop. He's got 8.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
To the middle. Banked in off the glass. Gobert's got 13. The Pelicans shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've just continued to shoot well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And so he makes both from the line. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Money. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
The feed to Gobert. Good. 15 points in the game.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed, have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
For three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And those are not the kind of three-point opportunities you can give to shooters in the NBA. These guys are just too good.
You're exactly right. It'll burn you every time, just like it's burning them here.
They set the screen. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another three for Golden State.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
In low to Davis. Stolen by Thompson. To the right side. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Davis. Lets it go from 11. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Money's got 40 points.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Tavares. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And the first one drops.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Changing it up. Teague comes in for George. And Steph Curry subbed in for Money. Both teams will make substitutions. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Tavares guarded by Curry. Pass to Caldwell Pope from deep. Can't get it to go. Here's Curry. The shot misses. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. New Orleans on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back.
Tune in Sunday, March 20th. The New Orleans Pelicans go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. You don't want to miss it.
And for the Pelicans, their shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. They've got Blunt. He's out there with Henderson. And it's Coleman in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
Here's Blunt. Baseline try. The shot no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Money. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting New Orleans. Money.
He misses the free throw.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And he's good on the second. The Warriors shooting around 41% on the night. Dishes to Henderson. Here's the 3. There's the bucket. Good.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Money. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pass to Muscala. Here's Money. He kicks it to Gordon. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6 on the shot clock. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Shooting for New Orleans. Money.
Here's Blunt. Here's Coleman. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Money in the corner. It's Gordon. Passes to Money. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. Money's got 49 points in the game.
I'll tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
And there's the pass to Blunt. And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here.
First team foul. Checking in for your Warriors. Chugainov.
Kicks to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up the baby hook. And that misses badly. Air ball. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Shoots. Cans the shot from the wing.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
The Pelicans have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Money. Flees off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth.
Plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Blunt. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
At the line for your Warriors. 1. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. The Pelicans making a switch here.
I like that shooting. Let's go, you're up.
My time.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Kalmuski, and that one goes long. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Pelicans have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Money. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ahead, here's Howell.
Shooting for Golden State. Howell. At the line for 2.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Here's Money. good. Money's got 13 points in just this quarter.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Pass to Howell. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. And again, no good by Golden State.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Here's Money. Poked loose. Here's Knox. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
The Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Tavares, shot denied, and they'll keep possession. Here's Howell. Misses from close range.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim, but too often that's the story for him.
There's the pick. Here's Money to the paint. 6 to shoot. No good with the layup.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
That's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboards. Well done.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Now Rush. Tavares. Soft touch off the glass.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's Money.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
At the line of the Pelicans.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Money. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Tavares uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You could see that there.
Here's Money. Passes to Muscala. Back to Teague.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now the pass to Money. Rush with the steal. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the fourth. Thompson for the triple. Pelicans pull it in. Muscala's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Money passes to Knox. Tavares. Teague covering. Tavares. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Too many turnovers.
Warriors shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Pelicans.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
Now they're on the brink of sweeping the season series with this club. Once they polish off this win, there's just one more to go.
And it's not a short series either, Steve. It's a 4-gamer. How much do you think they'll be looking forward to that 4th game? I'm guessing a lot.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for money. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double for his efforts.
Here's Kalmuski, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
Back to Teague. Outside Gordon. Here's the 3. Knocks the pass to Muscala. Now here's Gordon. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
Everything, I guess. Without my ability to stretch a defense out like the rope of a wrestling ring, this team wouldn't score half as many points. I'm cool with that, though. I know what it's like to carry a team. I've been doing it my whole life.
We got you loud and clear. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.